All right, what's up, everybody? I'm Mike. I figured I'd do a quick little video. Not that anybody really cares much about me, but whatever. I'd do a little video on kind of my build and what I'm planning on doing as far as the build goes, the different parts I'm going to use and things of that sort. So I ordered a bunch of stuff this week that's starting to come in. I've got Brian Crowler valve springs with titanium retainers. That's going to be my valve train. I went with Skunk 2 203 cams. I think those will put out some power. Skunk 2 Pro 2 cam gears. Let's see. The anodized is the color I went with. Very nice. What else we got in here? Went with Speed Factory valve seals, so I'm gonna do new valve seals, ARP head studs, an ACL race pump, oil pump. I've heard good things about these, so I guess I'll see. I've never actually ran one. I've always ran Honda ones. We'll see how that goes. And then I also got a Speed Factory head gasket. As you know, I have a B16 PR3 head. Got my valves in today. I got some fair valves, some flat faced, just standard size, but flat faced. I'm gonna take my head and the valves to my machine shop on Thursday, and he's gonna do a valve job for me and get that kind of lined out and going. I meant to do some videos when I tore the bottom end apart, when I took the pistons and crank out and stuff, but I forgot. So I'll try to put some pictures up of the block that I have. It's a B20 B block. It's at the machine shop right now, and he's doing my bore and hone for my new Wiseco 84.5 millimeter 12.5:1 compression pistons. And then I've also got some Compstar SS series H-beam rods for it. So I'm looking to put out some decent power. I'm running on E85, so we'll kind of see how that goes. I have a B16 transmission to go along with it. I'm going to pull it apart and put new synchros and sliders in it all the way around. But yeah, that's kind of what I have. Just kind of, I guess, my little backstory on how I got into the Honda thing. I got into Hondas probably 2005 or 6. My dad had a 93 Honda Prelude that we used to drag race, and it was pretty fun. That was his car. And then whenever I got old enough, I turned 18 when I was in 07, and I was able to, I got a real job. So I was able to afford to build my own car. I'll put some pictures up of them. My first car I got was a 95 Civic Si, and I had it painted flat black, and I had some Rota slipstreams on it. That one, it came, when I bought it from the guy, it came with the B16 in it, with the B16 transmission. It wasn't too long after that. I pulled it out probably the next year. I pulled that engine out and built my first LS Vtec motor. And I'm trying to remember. I think I had Brian Crowler stage 2 cams in that. Brian Crowler valve springs retainers, a Elderbrock Performer X intake manifold, and just an exhaust and a cheap header and a Kohler intake. And I think I was running like 1110s in it on street tires. After that, I kind of got out of that car. I swapped it over to an H22 that was mildly built. It had some Maul pistons in it. I don't remember the compression on that. It was probably like 11.5:1. It had some Bisimoto 2.5 cams in it, and it just had stock rods. It wasn't ported or anything like that, but it ran pretty good. It was a Brian Crowler valve spring retainer car too. On that one, I think I got like 1050s was my best times on that, so it ran pretty good. It was decent. We run 1,000 foot where I'm from, so that's not quarter mile. That's 1,000 foot times, and then after that, I had that car built for like a week exactly with that motor in it. And I pretty much had decided I was done with it. I was going to do some more performance stuff to it. But as far as the car itself, the car looked great. Like I said, I'll put some pictures up of it and the engine and everything. And a buddy of mine was driving it home from work. And he ended up wrecking it, doing like 130. So it totaled the car out. I got pictures of that I'll post up as well. After that, he bought me a new chassis to kind of pay me back on that. Luckily, the engine and transmission were good, so I ended up swapping that engine and transmission into a 95 coupe. It was a DX coupe, and I ran that for a little while. I had it for probably 2 years, and then I kind of got out of the Honda thing after that and started. I just quit messing with cars. My father passed away, so I kind of lost interest in cars and stuff like that for a while. So now that I've gotten to an age to where I can afford to buy the things I want, I kind of want to build the car that I've always wanted. So that's kind of the purpose behind me doing it now at freaking 36 years old. So it's like a hobby. Now that I've started kind of taking the engines apart again and stuff and starting to mess with it again, I've been at it for a long time, so I'm relearning some of it. But these B series are kind of antiques now, I guess you could say. Everybody's going K, but I thought it would be cool to go with the B series again. So like I said, I decided to do the B20 Vtec this time. This will be my first time on E85. I'll run it with the S300 ECU. Yeah, that's kind of it. Like I said, I'll post up some pictures and stuff, but that's my quick update. I'll also put the pictures of the pistons that I have, the rods and stuff like that, and then I should be getting the block back from the machine shop probably either end of this week or early next week, and then I'll do a video of me putting together the bottom end, putting the rods, pistons, and checking clearances and all that good stuff, and getting the bottom end put together while he's working on my valve job for my head. And then hopefully it won't take him too long to get that done. I'll be able to get that put on there and get a video of that as well. And then I plan on doing a Speed Factory LS Vtec conversion kit. And what else was I had something else I was going to say on there. Oh yeah, I'll do a Gates timing belt water pump. But yeah, that's kind of what I got. So that's my update.